The thrilling football continued in round 11 with heart-stopping finishes and stunning goals lighting up the round. The Central Coast Mariners Academy were looking for their first win as they hosted the South Coast Wolves. Bonnyrigg were looking to bounce back after seeing their unbeaten run end last round as they travelled to Marconi. Sydney Olympic were hoping to make it 2 from 2 under their new regime against the APIA-Leichhardt Tigers, and in our match of the round, the Sutherland Sharks hosted the Rockdale City Suns. That's all exclusive to Football New South Wales TV. This is the IGA National Premier League New South Wales Men's 1. The Central Coast Mariners Academy is still searching for their first win of the season as they took on fellow cellar dwellers, the South Coast Wolves. And the Mariners had the lead in the 19th minute when Chris Payne put them in front with a long-range strike. They wouldn't hold the lead for long, however, as the Wolves equalised 6 minutes later when Ricky Zuko scored from a set piece. The Central Coast Mariners Academy could have taken the lead again when Payne bobbed up in the box in the 30th minute, but his volley was well saved. A thrilling first half was completed when Mitchell Del Turco ensured his side would go to the break in front, and he finished a Joseph Laval cross well to make it 2-1. But the Mariners would equalise in the 61st minute after Sam Chappell handled on the line, which not only gave away a penalty but saw him sent off. Chris Payne stepped up and put the spot kick away to level the game at 2-2. It came down to an incredible final 5 minutes to decide this one, and Chris Payne started the madness, sealing his hat-trick in the 85th minute after a defensive mix-up saw him put the ball away. The Mariners would hold the lead for all of 60 seconds when Ricky Zuko showed off his individual brilliance to score a sublime volley to make it 3-3. But there was no stopping Chris Payne, who latched onto a rebound in the box to fire home his 4th goal and make it 4-3, which ensured the Central Coast Mariners' first ever win in the competition. So an unforgettable night at Plume Park, the Mariners 4, South Coast Wolves 3. After getting out of jail last round, Blacktown City were looking to continue their good form, and they couldn't have asked for a better start when they went up 1-0 inside a minute, and Ruji Niasawa opened the scoring. They had a second goal when Harris Gaitatsis made it 2-0 in the 10th minute with a well-taken free kick. Sean Rooney was the hero last week against the Spartans, and he continued his goal-scoring form when he curled home from an acute angle in the 26th minute to make it 3-0. It was all but over for Manly from there in what was a frustrating night, and that frustration showed in the 80th minute when Graham Forbes saw red for an ugly challenge. That frustration continued on full time when Asadolor Edosunwan was denied a consolation goal following a great save from Dylan Mitchell. So the perfect night for Blacktown City FC, 3-0 it ended, and all 3 points secured. After suffering their first loss of the season last round, Bonnyrigg hoped it would be just a speed bump as they travelled to Marconi Stadium to meet the Stallions. Evan Berger had a good chance to open the scoring in the 14th minute, but his shot was well saved. Robbie Innes had a good chance of his own in the 27th minute, but James Chronopoulos pulled off a great save just as Eunice looked like scoring. 5 minutes later, and Milorad Simonovic had a great chance to open the scoring, but he volleyed wide after a fine cross from Taj Purcell. Marconi were made to rue the missed opportunity, and Bonnyrigg made it 1-0 in the 41st minute through Jordan Crichton. And the 3 points were secured in the 57th minute, and Chris Tadros fired home to make it 2-0, with Bonnyrigg back in the winner's circle. After pulling off a stunning win against Bonnyrigg last round, Olympic were looking for back-to-back wins under their new management, but they almost went behind early after a defensive mix-up, and had to thank Paul Henderson, who cleared off the line. APIA had another good chance just before half-time when Ibrahim Haydar gave away a free kick in a dangerous area, but Franco Parisi couldn't find the target with his free kick. Sydney Olympic finally found their groove in the second half and won themselves a penalty in the 48th minute. Mark Burns, making his return to the first team, brought down Luke Grimmer in the box, and Kingsley Williams stepped up to make it 1-0. APIA's day got even worse in the 51st minute after a comedy of errors from the Tigers saw Zach Elric steal in and get the final touch to make it 2-0. Sydney Olympic make it back-to-back wins though, with a 2-0 win. Sydney United 58 returned to the Sydney United Sports Centre for the first time since its redevelopment, as they looked to take all 3 points against the Spartans. But it was the Spartans who settled first, with Andre Carl denied in the 13th minute from a fine save. It was a wake-up call for the home side, and Robbie Molesky almost opened the scoring in the 16th minute, but was denied by a fine save from Carlos Saliadare. Saliadare was the hero again in the 51st minute, and he denied Matthew Bilic in a great one-on-one effort. 4 minutes later, Saliadare was saving the Spartans bacon once again, denying another point-blank opportunity, this time from German. Sydney United 58 had a great chance in the 58th minute when it appeared Glenn Trefiro was brought down in the box, but the possible penalty shouts were waved away and the midfielder was booked. Neither side could put an end to the stalemate, and the frustration boiled over in the 63rd minute as Mitchell Stamatellis and Greg Condek clashed, with Stamatellis seeing red. In the end though, it finished scoreless, both sides taking home a point in a disappointing 0-0 draw. Time now for our match of the round, and the Rockdale City Suns travel to Seymour Shore to take on the Sutherland Sharks. The Sharks have joined the Bonnyrigg White Eagles at the top of the table. The Suns aren't too far away and snapping at their heels. Let's go to the blockbuster match of the round now and all the action from Seymour Shore. Marconi goes long, sends it over halfway. Here's Cardoso, nice little flick on. Here's Gann against his former club. What can he do? Does well. Gets around his defender, whips it in. Oh, here's Jurasevsky. Here's a chance. Oh, it's lobbed over Denham. And we have the opening goal inside 3 minutes. Alex Jurasevsky scores. Credit the work of Gann. He did well to get round his defender. It was Littler. Jurasevsky with the strike. Just maybe took a touch, and it was too much for Denham. And Rockdale City Suns take a shock lead. Cleared there by Rockdale. Well done, Cardoso. What a season he's having. He's been in everything Rockdale's done this year. Turned over. Here is Nikas showing his trickery. Speaking of seasons, what about the ball from Nikas? And fired by Perry Mustakas wide. So taken quickly by Alassi. Boardman links up. McMaster whips it in. Oh, somehow it's found its way into the net. Well, would you believe it? On the stroke of half-time, Barchena has come up with a huge error. McMaster was trying to pick out Gordon on the back post. And if you look at the in-goal replay, Barchena has just made a meal of it. 1-1. So Rockdale will just clear their lines. Nikas tries to be cute, bringing that one down. Mustakas has it now, though. Still going, Mustakas. What can he do here? He runs into a brick wall. of Rockdale City defenders. Now Rockdale City can attack. Denham has it now. Oh, what is Nathan Denham doing? Oh, Kawamura goes down. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. The Sharks players are protesting, and Denham put under pressure from Kawamura. And does he bring him down? Well, you be the judge. It's a penalty. So stepping up his Cardoso. He doesn't miss too many, and he doesn't miss tonight. Rockdale have the lead. 55 minutes gone, and the Suns lead here at Seymour Shaw. And Denham can't do much with that. Another goal for Richard Cardoso this season. So Rockdale now trying to build something. Gann now sends it wide. Gordon's going to try and bring this one down. Will he run out of room? No, he does well. Now we'll look for a good cross. Gets a deflection, and we'll go out for a corner. Whipped in now, near post. Oh, good chance. It was Lassie's header that went wide. So free kick taken now, whipped in. Dangerous ball to the area, bobbing around. Sharks will clear. Here is Munro. Murata Marlowe needs a good cross. Oh, Brendan Gann's there. Oh, very nearly. Wasn't too far away against his former club. Wouldn't he have loved to put his side in front? Here is Mustakis. Now finds McMaster. McMaster looking for support. Does well to retain possession. He's going to win a free kick here, though. Referee playing advantage. So Nikas whips it in. Good looking ball. Oh, Olsen's got some room! And Olsen makes them pay. 2-2. But what about the defending? It was just too casual. As we look at the in-goal replay, poor Kohler, so experienced, just drifts off his man. Bit of breakdown in communication with Munro, and Olsen makes them pay. Great goal by the youngster, great awareness. But if you leave anyone free on the edge of that 6-yard box, they're going to make you pay. 2-2. So quickly taken throw in. All players come together. Nikas with the challenge. Oh, and it's getting a bit heated here at Seymour Shaw. Nikas wants to have some words and a bit of push and shove as well. Officials do have to bring this under control. Game has been played in pretty good spirit. And it's been one of those nights here at Seymour Shaw. The game has had everything, but it finishes 2-2. Both sides will take a point away.
I thought it was one of probably our best games in the sense of possession and playing up from the back and, sticking to what we know best. We've come back a few times this year and it just shows the character in the team. But yeah, of course, very happy to come back. Just be hurt there that we didn't get those 3 points.
What do you think a 2-2 result means for your title ambitions this season?
Well, it's always going to be a tough one with a team like Rockdale because, they've gone away and they've obviously had some good results against teams that are just below us and obviously, teams like Bonnyrigg and that. So, look, a result like that, if you're going to say before the game, get a draw, we might have taken it, but at the end of the day, I think it's still early days, it's only halfway through the season.
Probably disappointed we didn't get the win. I thought we dominated the game for a long time tonight. The performance, but yeah, maybe the performance, but the result, yeah, we're probably disappointed. Not getting 3 points tonight.
Had Nick Olsen come off the bench and score an equaliser within 5 minutes.
Yeah, look, we thought Nick might give us a little bit of mobility in the front third there with his movement, and we just wanted to change it up and play a bit on the decking, and he got a header. So he's that type of kid. He's got good engines, moves about, puts pressure, and he just sort of tipped us over there and got a goal. So I'm happy we came back twice to get the point, but as I said, a bit disappointed. I thought we had probably large spells of that game in control.
Coming away to Sutherland, they're not on top of the ladder for no reason. They're a quality side, and we go out to win every game and to lead twice. I think that's a disappointing thing in dropping those 2 points. But there's no disgrace in having a draw with a team like that.
With this result, what statement do you think that makes for your title ambitions this season?
Oh look, we've always been confident that we'll get into the finals, and then from there it's a bit of a lottery, So we've definitely got the squad to do it. We've proven it. We've had some key players out, and the young boys that have come in have done a good job. I think we've done ourselves no harm, and it's a long road, So there's still a lot of games to go and a lot of football to be played.
We'll look at all the results now for round 11, and the big story was the first ever win of the Central Coast Mariners Academy with a 4-3 thriller over the South Coast Wolves. Blacktown City FC continued their great form with a 3-0 win over Manly United. A match of the round saw the Sutherland Sharks draw 2-2 with the Rockdale City Suns, and Bonnyrigg bounced back to winning ways with a 2-0 win over Marconi. The other games in the round saw Sydney Olympic continue winning ways with a 2-0 win over APIA-Leichhardt, and a 0-0 draw between City United 58 and the Blacktown Spartans. We're looking at how the ladder sits now after 11 rounds of the competition, and the Bonnyrigg White Eagles have taken a 2-point lead at the top, following Sutherland Sharks' draw with the Rockdale City Suns. Blacktown City FC and Rockdale sit below on 19 points, while the South Coast Wolves, APIA-Leichhardt Tigers and the Central Coast Mariners Academy start to lose touch with a potential final spot. Round 12 presents some mouth-watering contests as the Central Coast Mariners Academy look to add to their first ever win when they take on Sydney Olympic at Plume Park on Saturday night. Two teams snapping at the heels of the leaders, Blacktown City FC and the Rockdale City Suns meet on Saturday night at Lilyholme Stadium. That's all we have time for this week, but make sure you tune in next time for our match of the round between Sydney United 58 and Manly United. See you then. Football New South Wales would like to thank its sponsors IGA, Subway, Coca-Cola, Elastoplast, Foxtel, Hummel and Nike, the official ball sponsor of the IGA New South Wales National Premier League's Men's 1.